Hi Kris, here is Daluz, and in this video I will teach you how to use Google Forms and Microsoft Forms. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
So here's what you're going to do. Open Google Chrome, make sure that you are signed in, and click on this icon, scroll down and look for Forms. As you can see, right when you open the forms, you will see templates that you can utilize depending on your needs. But in this video, we'll do it from scratch. So click on blank form. Here I am showing you the responses and settings of the Google Forms. So try to familiar these features. Since this tutorial is about making a quiz, we'll enable this button here. Then, click on this icon so that you can customize who can access your form. I prefer mine to enable anyone with the link so that anyone can access. On this part, the untitled form, put there the main title of your quiz. Mine will be the course or subject and the lesson. While in form description, write there the general instruction of your quiz. After that, we can now move on to the next part, which is the demographic profile. Get the name, course, and block of your respondents for easy identification. And to do that, click on this and choose short answer. Don't forget to enable required button so that your students can skip on this part. Since this is a two-part quiz, I prefer mine to have subheadings before the questions. Therefore, I'll click on the title and description icon. This time, we will now be plotting the questions and options. Make sure that you have chosen multiple choice as the type of question and enable required. Type in your question and options. When you're done, click on the blue text which indicates answer key. Write the corresponding score of that item and indicate the correct answer. You can also add answer feedback like I did to mine. And then, just repeat the same process to the rest of the questions. Now that we have completed the first part, to add another subheading, click again on the title and description. Type the second part of your quiz and instruction. So, we have reached to the second part, which is the essay part. So, we will change the type of question from multiple choice to paragraph. This will allow the students to share a lot of insights. After putting the question, change the points to your preferred score and don't forget to indicate required. Now that you have completed making your quiz, double check everything and then click publish. Copy the link and send it to your students. And that is how you make a quiz using Google Forms and its basic features. In your Google Chrome, search Microsoft Forms and click on the first link. First, click on the survey option. Well, as you can see, it's kind of similar with Google Forms. So, let's go ahead and start. Put the title of your survey on the untitled form. Then, put the instruction on the form description. After that, click Quick Start With. And several options will appear depending on what you need. And since we're making a survey, getting your respondent's demographic profile is a must. So, go ahead and click on Text. Since we've indicated that name is optional, we will not enable required. If in your survey, the gender of your respondents is essential, then enable required. After that, click on Text again for the address. Going back to the top, you can insert a new question. As you can see in the video, I chose section, so I can put the subtitle of the part which is demographic profile. So when you're done inserting another section, go to the last part of the form, click on the last question so that you can add a new one. This time, I will ask the respondents to rate their experience. Therefore, I will choose Rate option and indicate required. For the next question, I will use Likert to gauge attitudes and opinions about a topic. And this is how a Likert scale looks like. Put the main question or the main topic of this Likert scale, and then on the option part, I will put the commonly used scale in surveying, the agree to strongly disagree. For your convenience, click Add All and it will automatically be added to the options. So after you have completed your survey, let us see how our form will look like. Just click on Preview. As you can see, this is how it looks like on the computer. While this is how it will look like if you are using a mobile phone. If you wish to customize your survey, click on the style to change the appearance of your Microsoft form. Lastly, click Collect Responses and copy the link of your survey. And finally, your form is good to go.
Oh, hi, Ella here. Are you looking for a software where you can create interactive presentations that while you're presenting, your audiences can have the chance to answer your questions? Mentimeter is here to help. And for today, I will be navigating it with you. Let's see how Mentimeter works.
Now that you have created your account, this is the main interface of Mentimeter. To start, click the new Menti. This will lead you to your blank presentation. Let's start from scratch. These are the different kinds of interactive questions that you can present to your audience. Let's take the word cloud as our first slide. This interactive presentation allows your participants to provide at least one word to answer your question. You can input your question here. Let's provide a sample question. You can also choose how you like your question. You can also choose the number of responses, either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or unlimited. For this, let's choose unlimited. This will allow your audience to provide unlimited number of responses to your question. Next, let's move on to another interactive question for our new slide. Let's go on with multiple choice. This type of interactive question allows your participants to answer your question using the provided responses. Let's put a sample question. With this, you can choose what type of visualization you prefer, whether you go for donut, or pie, or the dots. Now in this portion, the options allow you to edit your responses that answers to your question. Let's just put here the possible answer to our question. There we go. You can also add or remove options. It's really up to you. So I think I want to put it in a bar graph, so let's keep it that way. Alright, there we go. Now let's move on to another interactive question for another slide. Let's go for the open-ended. This type of presentation allows your audience to provide their answers to your question in their own words. They can have it in an essay manner, however they want.
Now let's put a sample question. You can also choose the type of visualization that you wish, whether it's speech bubble or the table graph. Let's just choose the speech bubble. In this part, you can choose whether or not to receive multiple responses per person. So there we have it. We have created our first Menti presentation. But if you wish to add more slides using more interactive questions, feel free to do so. Here you can find the designs that adds creativity to your presentation, all while still keeping it formal. You can also choose from the default themes.
It can go for dark mode, rose hip,
And a lot for you to choose from.
let's just go for juniper. Alright, there we go. Now let's try to present it by clicking the present button. This is how it looks like when you present this to your audience. But before everything else, let's name our Menti first. This will serve as your title for your Menti. Then click Save, and this is how you're going to share your presentation. Whether you copy the participation link, there's also a QR code access, and there's also an access code
Where you can choose if you want to last it for 2 days, or 7 days, or 14 days. It's really up to you.
You can also embed slides by copying the code. I think that's it. As for the results, this is where you're going to see if there are any responses from your audiences. But since we have currently no participants, then we have no results for now. But if there is, it will be shown here. I think that's it. Thank you guys, and I really hope that you have learned something.
Hi everyone! Welcome to this tutorial on Padlet, a fun and versatile digital tool that lets you collaborate, share ideas, and organize information in real time. In this video, I'll guide you through what Padlet is, how to use it step by step, and how you can apply it in your classroom or group activities. Let's get started. So what exactly is Padlet? Padlet is an online bulletin board where users can post notes, images, videos, and links. It's available on www.padlet.com or through the Padlet app on mobile devices. Teachers often use Padlet for brainstorming, sharing resources, and gathering feedback. It's simple, visual, and interactive, perfect for both in-person and online learning. First step, go to padlet.com and click on sign up or log in. If you already have an account, you can use your Google or Microsoft account to sign in easily. Step 2, once logged in, click Make a Padlet to start creating your first board. You'll see several layout options like wall, canvas, grid, shelf, and timeline. Each layout serves a different purpose. For example, wall is great for brainstorming, while shelf is ideal for organizing ideas by category. Step 3. Give your Padlet a title and description. Then choose a background and icon to make it visually appealing. You can also control privacy settings, set it to public, private, or password protected depending on who you want to access it. Step 4. To start posting, click the plus button. You can add text, images, links, files, voice recordings, or even videos. Everything updates instantly, so multiple people can post at the same time. Step 5. Share your Padlet by clicking Share at the top right corner. You can copy the link, create a QR code, or embed it into a Google Classroom or website. To make the most of Padlet, here are a few quick tips. First, keep your board organized by using sections or columns. Second, set clear rules for posting to maintain appropriate content. Third, use the comment feature to let students interact with each other's post. Lastly, take advantage of multimedia, images, GIFs, and videos to keep it engaging. However, keep in mind that the free version of Padlet only allows a limited number of modes, so plan your use carefully. Now, let's see how we can use Padlet in a classroom setting. For example, brainstorming activity. Teachers can create a Padlet board for brainstorming ideas on a topic. For example, in an English class, students can post their thoughts on how technology affects communication. Next example could be group collaboration. For example, for group projects, each group can have its own Padlet board where they upload research, drafts, and images. Lastly, reflection board. After a lesson, students can post reflections or key takeaways on a shared Padlet to encourage participation. And that's how you can use Padlet to make your classes or projects more interactive and fun. It's a simple tool that brings collaboration to life, perfect for students, teachers, and teams. Thank you for watching. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, share, and explore Padlet yourself at www.padlet.com.